Welcome to Skin Earth Vitality, your sanctuary where we explore the intersection of skincare, wellness, and true holistic living. I'm your host, Emily Davis. I've been a holistic esthetician for 17 years this year, but my journey goes beyond skincare. I'm also an herbalist, a writer, and a teacher. This show has been a long time coming, so welcome to episode number 1. If you know me, I've been talking about this for, 3 years now. And so I just want to put the disclaimer out there that I'm letting myself be a beginner at something new, which is so important to me to recognize because we often expect ourselves to be an expert at something the first time we do it. And I at least get super overwhelmed and uncomfortable. I'm frustrated when something's new. And I'm really trying to sit in this space where it's okay to be a beginner. Thank you so much for listening, for choosing to spend your time with me. There's a lot of other things, other episodes, other content to consume out there, and I appreciate that you want to listen to what I have to say. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. My approach to skincare is a little different than what you might have encountered in the past, because from an early age, I've seen myself as my own best healer, and I want to share that perspective with you. In this show, I want to draw on my experience working with thousands of clients over the last 17 years and my passion for education to discuss topics like breaking up with Botox, what to do if you're at this intersection in your life where you're now seeing acne and wrinkles for the first time at the same time. Or maybe you've seen wrinkles for a while and all of a sudden you're getting acne for the first time. We'll talk about how to work with plants to uncover your best skin. Why I'm obsessed with facial massage. That's what we'll talk about today. I'm so excited. We'll talk about things like the impact of nutrition on your skin, ancient skills that can help cultivate deeper well-being and a truly holistic approach to well-being for both you and the broader ecosystem. We'll talk about how to navigate the skincare world, specifically the natural skincare world. How do I choose the right oil for my skin and skin type? How do I read an ingredient deck? What the heck is a hydrosol? We'll get into all of this and more because my mission is to help you live well in a modern world, to reignite your sparkle and radiate vitality. So let's dive in. There's no better time than now to restore your focus on your own self-love practice, which is why I want to talk about facial massage. I decided about 6 years ago to niche down on facial massage in my own skincare practice, working on clients. And I have been absolutely mind blown at what facial massage can do for changing the shape of your face, for improving the health of your skin, but also for improving your emotional well-being. You're in the right place today if you're looking for holistic self-care practices that go beyond surface level solutions and you want to foster a deeper connection with yourself. Facial massage is having a major moment right now. All you have to do is look on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, wherever you go, and type in face massage into the search and you'll see that it's poppin'. I've never seen it have such a popularity in a time that I can remember in skincare, and I'm so excited about it. I am here for it. It's such a beautiful thing. It's amazing that more and more professionals are hopping on to this. I don't want to call it a trend because, as I'm going to talk about next, it spans centuries. But more and more professionals are hopping onto this, and it's so beautiful. It's proven itself across both time and culture as a powerful conduit for wholeness and well-being. Facial massage has roots deeply embedded in ancient healing traditions spanning diverse civilizations from China to Egypt to ancient India to here in Western culture. This practice is more than just a beauty regimen, but I don't want to discount that at the same time because a beauty regimen in itself is so deeply sacred. And I think that we tend to forget that or we tend to gloss over it. But it's so beautiful and it's something that we should definitely have reverence for. Passed down through generations, the art of facial massage has evolved, each culture infusing its unique touch into the pursuit of inner balance. This practice persists as a testament to the universal belief in the transformative power of mindful touch. By embracing face massage as a regular practice on yourself, you'll find that it quiets the chatter of an overactive mind, allows you to release energy of anything else that's happened earlier in the day, and it assists you in dropping into a deeper state of relaxation. My goal by the end of this podcast episode and my hope is that I've inspired you to take action by incorporating facial massage into your bedtime wind down tonight. So let's go. I often discuss the benefits of facial massage on the physical body, like the increased blood flow, the attention to the fascia with increased hydration along the fascial network, lymphatic support, reduced muscle tension. And don't you worry, I will have an episode all about this in the near future, all about the physical body. But what I want to talk about today are the equally important effects that facial massage can have on the emotional and energetic body. So, here's what makes it so great for your emotional and energetic body. Number one, stress reduction. This is a no brainer. Anyone who's ever gone in for a face massage from their massage therapist or a facial that focuses in on face massage can tell you that it will almost immediately take you out of that flight or fight state and into the parasympathetic. Now, when we're working on ourselves, we're not quite going to get into the parasympathetic state because we're still cognizant and we're still working with our hands, but it can really help to drop us in. It requires you to be focused on what you're doing and present in the current moment. So it just takes your brain out of the future, out of the past, and into the right now, which is so profound. It's very difficult in our current culture to do that. There's so much external stimulus happening all the time. And there's something really profound to be said about doing this right before bed, putting everything else away, and being present in the right here and the right now. The gentle rhythmic movements signal to your brain that it's safe to shift into this space of rest. And I know I mentioned reduce muscle tension before when talking about the physical body, and that is a physical body benefit, but there's also benefit to our emotional and energetic body in reduction in muscle tension. We can have low level anxiety just running in the background when we have chronic muscle tension, especially in areas like our jaw, places that we don't realize we're holding tension. And I see this on the daily when I'm working on my clients. They didn't realize that they had tension in a specific spot. So I want to practice this with you right now. As long as you're not driving and you don't have both of your hands at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel, take your fingers and make them into like pinchy fingers, like little lobster claws. And I want you to place them on your left eyebrow and start to pinch down very gently. We're not trying to abuse ourselves, but pinch down and maybe start to roll the skin back and forth, putting some different pressure on each finger. And I bet you're feeling some tension that you maybe didn't realize was there before. I notice this on the brow quite a bit, especially for people who work on their computer a lot, who are staring at a screen for long periods of time. Go ahead and move this to your upper cheeks. And then maybe just start doing a little intentional moving around the jaw area. I'm sure you're finding at least one area that had tension that you didn't realize before. We hold so much emotion in our face. Our face is how we emote to the world. We're using these muscles for this emoting, for communication to others. And these muscles get used quite a bit, but they don't really get that rest or that intentional touch that other areas of our body will get more often. Next is reduction in cortisol levels. So in the evening, we naturally should have lower cortisol levels, and then they rise in the morning and then again fall in the evening. And it is often not the case anymore because we are looking at blue lights at nighttime, or we just read an email that stressed us out, or we saw something on social media that got our cortisol pumping. And facial massage can help to reduce this cortisol, again, as long as we're putting the devices away, we're putting everything else away and being present in the current moment. This will help you to wind down for sleep. If you're using a facial massage oil that has aromatherapy, this can additionally increase the reduction in cortisol levels. I'll talk about aromatherapy in an upcoming episode, but this is just such a beautiful way to help you wind down right before you're going to bed. If you struggle with falling asleep quickly, with staying asleep, taking 15 minutes to sit in your bed with a facial massage and then falling asleep right after that can be a great help. Okay, so we've talked about stress reduction. Next is that it quiets an overactive mind, and this does overlap quite a bit. But again, facial massage takes focus. When we are engaging properly, we can also have a little bit of focused breath happening at that time. So, what I would recommend to do is as you are going to bed, getting your oil, getting everything ready, and then before you get started, maybe put on a playlist that's calming for you and start to drop in. Start to feel your connection with the ground below you and start to focus intentionally on your breath, following it through the inhale to the exhale, noticing the gentle cadence, and just really drop into your breath. And as you do that, begin to massage your face. And you can do this intuitively. You don't have to follow a specific facial massage routine. But I dare you to do this and have chatter happening in your mind, having that monkey mind happening at the same time. It will bring you into a state of focus so quickly. And in addition, and I'm going to talk about this more in a minute, but we're also hitting reflex points, especially on the forehead. Our brain lives behind there. And so as we're stimulating that area, it can help calm this overactive mind through the reflex points as well. Next is enhanced mood. So we have endorphin release when we're massaging our face or when somebody else is massaging our face. This is one reason why we feel so good after a facial. But endorphins are neurotransmitters that are known as our feel-good hormones, and they can induce a sense of well-being, which ultimately improves our mood. The self-care and empowerment that we feel from doing this, and I really feel that this part happens, yes, immediately, but I think that I feel more empowered when I'm doing this on a regular basis and engaging with my body on a regular basis. Taking that time for yourself, engaging in activities that promote this self-care will lead to better emotional resilience, leading to that feeling of empowerment. So finally, balanced energy. Informed by reflexology practices, massage can harmonize our body's energy, offering not only physical relaxation, but also a sense of balance and vitality. Just like we are a microcosm of the macrocosm, our face is a microcosm of the entire body. And this is where the theory and belief of facial reflexology comes from. We are stimulating specific points on the face that can positively impact the corresponding meridians and organs, and this contributes to overall well-being. When we look at it from a Western perspective or a modern science perspective, we are sending signals via the nervous system to different areas of our body that are reflected on a map of our face, or a map of our body that's on our face. So imagine your energetic meridians as the invisible network of underground rivers in the landscape of your body. Just like hidden currents beneath the Earth's surface, your meridians carry the flow of vitality. They're unseen but ever present, shaping the terrain of your well-being. Their influence and interconnectedness profoundly improves the impact of the landscape of your holistic health. So, all of that to say, as we're stimulating different areas of our face, we are impacting different areas of our body in a positive way because our fingers carry the electricity of our body, our innate electrical current. And as they're stimulating these areas, they're sending these signals via the nervous system to our body. It's one reason why almost every single client gets off of my table and notices that their entire body feels better when I've just been spending 60 minutes massaging their face. So, how do we even do this? First, you always want to massage your hands or wash your hands, excuse me. So start with clean hands and then wash your face in the evening. I'm a big proponent of once a day cleansing for most people. And the evening is the best time to do this because it releases pollution, makeup, sunscreen, whatever we have on our face that's built up over the day. So we're going to cleanse that off, ideally with a gentle cleanser or an oil cleanser. And then you're going to apply some type of a hydrating tonic to your skin, whether that be a hydrosol or a blend that has different hydrosols, different hydrating water-based ingredients to it. And then you're going to seal that with an oil at the very end. And this oil is what you're going to use as your massage medium, and it's your moisturizer for the night. A balm also works here. A balm is just a solidified oil. So do all of this and then have ready whatever tools you want to incorporate. This could look like face cups, gua sha, facial reflexology tools, or your best tools ever, the ones you have built in your hands. There are many places to find tutorials for facial massage. I offer them on my Instagram page and soon to be my YouTube channel. So you can head to my website, which I'll have linked in the show notes here, stratumaesthetics.com, and that will send you to all of the places that I share tutorials. But the best thing is just to get intuitive with it. So head to bed, get all your stuff ready so you can fall asleep right afterward, and just start touching your face. Begin with some gentle breaths, feeling grounded, moving in. And I would say take 15 minutes or so. I like to put Gregorian chants on my over the head headphones so that I can just like tune everything out and get into it. But you do what feels good. So let's recap what we've talked about today. We've talked about how massage can reduce stress, how it can quiet a chatty mind, improve your mood, and balance the energy flow through your body. We've discussed the best way to engage in facial massage and learning how to do this on yourself. And I hope this has left you feeling inspired. If so, please share it with a friend who you think would enjoy. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you never miss an episode. And if you want to hang out with me more on the interwebs, I have an online membership community called Rooted Well. In this community, we focus on restoring vitality through ancient lifestyle practices. You can find that and more at my website, which, as I said, I'll link in the show notes, stratumaesthetics.com. And we'll chat soon, friends.